another one off the 2019 watch list. The Arrowverse is one of my as I have mentioned before, is one of my personal favourite kind of shows. I grouped them together because if I did separate them, they'd probably take up half the list. But yeah, I loved the Arrowverse, and after watching the Arrowverse through for a while, I kind of felt that maybe I should try and get into some of the other DC comic shows that the CW was offering, which eventually, for my birthday this year, I got iZombie, which I enjoyed very much. But after watching iZombie, I felt the next DC CW show that I would have to get into was Black Lightning. So I bought the DVD, I sat down and watched it through, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, I don't know if I'd class it as good as the others, but you know what, it's still pretty good. I mean, it even caused me to actually go out and buy a Black Lightning comic. So yeah, I actually felt this was a really good show. I mean, I loved all of its characters. I mean, I felt that the full kind of main family unit of Jefferson Pierce and his daughters Anissa and Jennifer and his ex-wife Lynn Stewart, I thought they provided a kind of very nice, very believable family unit. I also kind of liked Jefferson's kind of repartee or his relationship with Gamby. I also liked Gamby's arc. I mean, the fact that he used to be a recruiter for a very bad kind of organisation, and now he's trying to make things right, and eventually he does clash with Jefferson at points. But yeah, I feel he did very well. The cast of this, I feel, is a very good casting. I mean, you've got Cress Williams as Jefferson Pierce, the main hero of Black Lightning. You've also got Nafessa Williams as his daughter Anissa, China Ann McClain as his other daughter Jennifer, Christine Adams as Lynn. You've got Damon Gupton as a cop who is mostly on Jefferson's side called Henderson, James Remar as Gamby, and Marvin Jones III is very kind of intimidating as the main villain Tobias Whale. I feel also that kind of each viewpoint of the family was shown in a very kind of good way and made it all believable. I mean, Jefferson is just kind of trying to look out for his family, and that's the main reason he becomes Black Lightning again, is to try and protect his family. Anissa, when she discovers her powers, kind of feels that she has to use them to do good, which I feel is a very nice way. Jennifer, upon discovering her powers, while Anissa looks at hers as a gift, Jennifer kind of looks at hers as a curse, and kind of feels that she just wanted a normal life, and now she feels like she's not going to be able to get it. I feel that was a nice thing. And then Lynn Stewart kind of being the one to kind of pull the family together, the glue that kind of keeps them together. I feel it's a nice touch. I feel it's a nice way to do it. My personal favourite episode of the first season, at least, I think, would probably be episode 11, Black Jesus, the Book of Crucifixion, whereupon that Jefferson is seemingly found by police to be in possession of the drug Greenlight and is subsequently arrested. And so it's kind of up to his family, Henderson and Gamby, to try and work out what to do and ideally how to get him out of there. Which isn't exactly easy, but they find a way to do it, and they manage to do it really well. If I did have one small problem with the first season, ironically, it's the ending. I mean, look, just let me explain. In the penultimate episode of the first season of Black Lightning, The Resurrection and Light, the Book of Pain, we see the kind of climactic final battle of Tobias Whale, Painkiller, and Cyanide, three villains, attacking the school. And they kind of do very well with that. I mean, you've got Thunder going up against Cyanide, Jennifer trying to convince Painkiller that she is still the man that she loved, even though he really isn't anymore. And you've got Tobias Whale going up against Black Lightning, and it's a spectacle. But then, of course, Jefferson gets injured, and they eventually have to kind of leg it to a cabin where they have to try and kind of revive him. Which, yeah, it's all fine. It's very tense. It's very good. But then the kind of final episode of the season, Shadow of Death, the Book of War, I don't know, it kind of feels a little anticlimactic. I mean, it's not necessarily anticlimactic, the cabin scene. I mean, it is still pretty tense of kind of them being in a cabin and hunted by the bad guys, but it's not the bad guys, a Tobias Whale, Painkiller, and Cyanide, which would be kind of fun to see, but it's the ASA, which, once again, they're a point that, yeah, it did have to be focused upon, but I kind of feel, I don't know, I just kind of feel that it had been building up to, like, a final showdown against Tobias Whale, and that would have been cool to see, but no, it's just kind of government agents hunting them down, which is fine, but I don't know, I kind of expected a bit. Kind of, Tobias Whale had been built up quite a bit, and I was kind of expecting this to kind of finally see him at a kind of final showdown against Black Lightning. So I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. The finale episode is fine as it is. I mean, you get to see them kind of do what they do. Eventually, see Black Lightning and Thunder kind of facing off against the soldiers outside. Jennifer kind of helping to recharge Black Lightning's powers, and even Lynn wielding a shotgun. And that's just fun. I mean, just seeing them fighting back, it's a very tense atmosphere in the cabin. But I don't know. I think just the ending I was expecting and the ending I eventually got, both are good endings. But I don't know. I liked it. I just I'm not entirely sure how to explain it. I guess I got a different ending than what I was expecting, and both endings are good, but yeah, wasn't what I was expecting. But away from that, Black Lightning is still a really good show, and I kind of link it with iZombie and then put them both up there amongst the Arrowverse. I mean, I feel this is a really good show and one that I could definitely binge on. I mean, once season 2 kind of finishes up, I think it's currently airing, but I think once season 2 finishes up airing, I will definitely try and get the DVD for season 2, because I feel this was a really good show and a really good one to add to my 2019 watch list. I'm glad I saw it, and I think I'm going to continue to watch it. I'll see what comes off the watch list next. Until then, see ya.